Hey guys, Roller or Taylor here, back with episode 12 of the News Division. We have a lot of news here regarding release and the season pass, so let's dive straight into it and get into all the good juicy bits. So when are we going to be able to play the Division? The servers actually go live March the 8th, 1 minute past midnight Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So that's the 7th of March, 2 PM Central European Time, 8 AM Eastern Time and 5 AM Pacific Standard Time. If you ordered an Xbox One digital copy of the game, you'll be able to play the game at 1 minute past midnight, your local time for each time zone. PS4, the game will be available March the 8th, the same time 1 minute past midnight in each time zone. Except Japan, this is only on the PS4 might add, except Japan where it will be available March the 10th at 1 minute past midnight. PC, the game will be available from March the 8th, 1 minute past 6 AM Central European Time, that's 5 AM GMT. Before I bore you and confuse you with the rest of these numbers, I'll just leave the link to the Reddit post by Tavarish who's explained this really well and makes it very clear for everyone to understand. Like I said, I'll leave that link in the description for you to check out and understand and figure out when you'll be able to play the Division. So the next massive bit of news is some more info regarding the Season Pass. Now we have this beautifully German picture that's been released to advertise the Season Pass in certain game shops. Now obviously we know the names are Underground, Survival and Last Stand for each DLC that will be released. But we also have more confirmation that you'll be getting all of the skins with the Season Pass along with monthly content as in-game events and exclusive content. We'll also get a sawn-off shotgun which is pretty cool. It also states that the season begins in March, which just means that DLC will be released from March the 8th. It doesn't mean it will start on March the 8th. So don't get worried and think that you'll get all of your DLC packs straight away when that's not going to happen. But I'll leave the link to the picture and the Reddit post in the description for you to check out for yourself and understand a little bit more. Now, who loves the conversation about whether Brooklyn's going to be in the game? I certainly do. Now, I've got more of a clue that Brooklyn will indeed be involved in the Division. Now, at 24 seconds into the launch trailer that was released a couple of days ago, that's another big picture of Brooklyn Bridge. But she also goes on to say, and by she, I think it's Fei Lau, also goes on to say, with Brooklyn on the brink and Manhattan under lockdown.
And we don't have the luxury of failure. Not with Manhattan under lockdown and Brooklyn on the brink.
So, this goes back to the theory that you start in Brooklyn, get transferred to Manhattan, and figure out what's going on from there. But, this also ties in with the Uplay reward, or action even, make it to Manhattan. So now, you put all of these together and figure out for yourself, it's sounding a lot more like the prologue to the game will start you in Brooklyn, and you'll soon get transferred or fly over in the helicopter that you see in the open beta and closed beta, and land in Manhattan. But, it's still a bit of a guessing game, but I can say I'm pretty confident that that's going to happen. Let me know what you think is going to happen, or if you agree with me in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas because I'm one that loves a conspiracy. So now it's time for the community news division. And the first member to make it this week is Forza Livery Guy on Twitter. Now he's come up with an insanely cool and detailed Division livery for a Lamborghini in Forza Motorsport. Now this might not be to everyone's taste, but I used to play Forza a lot on the Xbox 360 and I know how hard it is to make one of these. So he's putting a lot of time and effort into it and it looks so sweet. I'll leave the link to his Twitter because he posts a lot of these cool decals and liveries on there for you to check out yourself. If I'm honest, there hasn't been too much going on in the community in the past couple of days, considering the amount of official news that was released. But another member of the subreddit called Vplane, I think that's how you say it, I'm sorry if I've got it wrong if you're watching this, he's come up with a really easy to learn table relating to the 12 keybinds for your consumable items within the Division. Obviously these consumable items should be used a lot as they help buff your character and make things a little bit easier within fighting and other aspects of the game. So make sure you check this out and try and learn them before the Division goes live, now only 5 days away. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry it's one of the shorter episodes, but like I said, it's quick to the point, snappy, and it gets the information in your head. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new around here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.